Hey Bulldogs, let's see what's happening this week on Code Blue Now. To start us off, we get a deeper look into the District Attorney Leadership Program. Next, we say goodbye to our fall sports senior athletes. Then, we head over to check out the Blue Man Group that performed recently in Boston. And finally, we're back with What Will the Musical Be? Now, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silence. Thank you. Hey Bulldogs, I'm Carmen Sotlet here with Eliani Ramos, and welcome back to another episode of Code Blue Now. It's a miracle that they find the perfect home for them to live their fullest life.
It's crazy that the first term of the year is already over. It feels like yesterday that I was running around to find all my classes.
I would agree, but I found my way around pretty easily. We've been here for so long.
Honestly, sometimes I just get lost. I need my parents' help finding stuff at home. It's like magic. It's like they're magic when it comes to finding my stuff.
I feel like my parents are always keeping track of what I'm doing.
I agree. I think my mom wants to attend parent-teacher conferences.
Well, parent-teacher conferences are coming up soon. Students or parents who are interested in meeting their teachers can go to ptcfast.com to schedule an appointment. People who cannot use this website can call 781-767-4616.
That's not the only thing people want to keep track of, because for people ages 14 to 24 interested in financial literacy, the Mass Hire South Shore Career Center will be hosting an in-person workshop to learn about the basics of budgeting, banking, and credit. It's from Tuesday, November 12th and Wednesday, November 13th, 3 p.m. to 4 p.m.
I love how they're including younger people in the workshop. It gives them so many more opportunities to learn.
I agree, Carmen. It's especially great for people who don't have access to those classes.
I've heard that wasn't the only program that helped HMHS students learn a few things, though.
Students at HMHS had the chance to learn more about the District Attorney's Office through a program called Peer Leadership. TVN reporter Lorelai Fraticelli takes a deeper look.
Being a leader, especially at a young age, can be challenging. Selected students at HMHS have chosen to participate in the District Attorney's 2024 to 2025 Peer Leadership Program, a year-long program to foster leadership through community, engagement, teamwork, and responsibility.
Peer Leadership Program is through the Norfolk County District Attorney's Office. It's a group of kids that are selected from schools around the county, and they come together each month to be educated on different topics that are relevant within our communities and to learn how to become leaders within their own communities, so here within Holbrook.
Hypothetically be Sunday.
Hypothetically, there's one that's game first.
So throughout this year, we have a year with them. We just hope to have a lot of fun learning different things that the program is able to give us, and just to create a community within our group.
So the responsibility of the peer leaders is to choose a local nonprofit organization within our community and put together a community service as a group. They're also required to go to monthly meetings via Zoom with the district attorney and the other schools that are participating. And then in the spring, everyone will go to a big conference at Gillette Stadium and go over all of their projects. There's a Instagram peer leadership reel contest where people can put together all of their work into an Instagram reel and show it off. It's not super time consuming, but it's quality work that a lot of the students who are chosen are already doing. So it's really meant to just kind of highlight these students as leaders.
I've learned a lot about the court system and the DA's office and their roles in the court system, all the different positions that go along with that. Also learned a lot about interacting with other people and how to converse, especially in the first meeting. We had to talk to other people from other schools and do all of these different activities, so it was really interesting.
We've learned about the different things about the district attorney's office, so legal cases and civil cases. They gave us different prompts, we had to try to figure out whether it was like a car crash was going to be a civil case or a criminal case.
I was really excited to be chosen by them because I think it's such an interesting program to learn about, and all the different areas that they talk about, like the DA and Dove and all of those areas, especially when it comes to peer leadership, because some of the things that they talk about, some of our peers may be experiencing that, and maybe being able to help at least one person would be really nice.
This program has opened up a wide range of opportunities for many students, providing them with the tools and experiences to grow as leaders. As we look ahead, we look forward to seeing what new accomplishments this program will bring in the future. The impact will be long-lasting, not just for the participants, but for the entire community. This has been Lorelei Fredicelli. Back to you at the desk.
It is great to see students doing things for an important cause.
I love seeing students getting involved with their community.
If you want to support each other, the class of 2027 is hosting a holiday pie and cookie fundraiser where they are selling Lindemann Orchard's pie or cookie dough. If you are interested, find a sophomore or use the link in the weekly newsletter. The purchase deadline is at November 12th, and the delivery date is November 18th.
Wow, the sophomores have been super active this week in their fundraisers.
I know a lot of students have been active in the school recently. This past week, a lot of students were also offered the opportunity to compete in Miss Thompson's annual Day of the Dead coloring contest on Wednesday and Thursday. Teachers voted on the winner of the contest based on their creativity and creation. With that being said, a huge congratulations to Carolina in 8th grade for winning the contest.
I remember participating in that competition when I was a freshman, but I don't think I ever won one.
Hey, I bet yours was amazing. There was probably just good competition.
Thanks, Eliani. I heard that there were a couple of games this week that also had some pretty good competition.
You're right. Let's switch it off to Josiah to give us our weekly update on sports.
Thank you, Eliani. To start off sports, our volleyball team took a tough loss against Blackstone in round 1, losing 2-3. But on Sunday, our boys varsity soccer team solidified themselves in the Sweet 16, beating Hoosac Valley 4-0, but took an unfortunate loss against Maynard High, losing 2-1. With the season at a close, let's take it to Justin to give our soccer seniors a final goodbye.
For the past couple of years, the seniors in the boys varsity soccer team have been putting their all in to make sure our Bulldogs come out on top, and they are motivated solely by why soccer is so important to them.
All I could think of was just remembering what it was like when my brother did it a couple years ago, and just it was kind of different in a way, because it felt weird because it was me. I remember watching my brother do it, and now I'm doing it, and it's over. It's everything's coming to an end. That's how it felt.
It was more surreal to see it basically all come to an end. Playing at Holbrook, because that's the last home game. So I was really reflecting on my first home game, reflecting on any memories I had here, and it's just an end of a journey. That's how I saw it. That's how I viewed it. The thing about sports is to do it for yourself and for the others that care about you. So to keep that in mind, enjoying it, and the connections and the part of family that sports holds for people.
A lot of my teammates I grew up with, I played with them for years and years. I think of some of them as family to me. And some of these guys are new, they're coming up, they're really good. And I think of them as the future, basically, just the future.
My teammates are my family. I love all teammates. We lift each other up, especially our senior guys. We're all close. I appreciate what everyone does for this team. And I think we really have a sense of belonging with everyone here. And everyone knows, and we love and respect each other.
Even through the struggles and hardship, our seniors have put their blood, sweat, and tears into the sport they cherish and love so much. This has been Justin Rochelle reporting back to you in the studio.
It's sad to see our soccer seniors leave, but that's all for sports today, so I'll hand it back to you guys at the desk.
Just like that, fall sports is over. I'm so glad winter sports are inside.
Me too, Eliani. The cold is just not for me.
Regarding winter sports, students looking to pay need to have their completed physical form in the nurse's office by next Friday, November 15th. Dr. Tremley will be in on November 18th for sports physicals.
Family ID registration for winter athletics is now open until November 27th at 11 p.m. All athletes must be signed up on Family ID to participate on the first day of tryouts and practice.
You'll probably have to wait until you get home to sign up if you plan on using your phone, though.
I forgot about that. The new phone policy yonder was put into effect yesterday, and we have a quick recap to show how we settled into the first day.
Good. Let's go. Let's see it. Get me a favor. Get your phone. You're good. Feeling good. No music though. That's gonna hurt. No music.
Just the worst thing to ever happen, kind of.
You're all set?
No.
What? No. Let's wait for you. Do me a favor. Take half this line. Move over to Miss Guys, over here. Half of you over here.
It's fine, whatever. Honestly, I don't use my phone that much in school, so it'll be a relief when it's open, though.
This is the saddest thing ever.
Inside down. Inside down. And then you push the top.
It's definitely going to be a big change in our school, having the new yonder pouches.
I know it will be, but we'll get used to it soon enough. Maybe we'll even open up some new opportunities.
Well, if you're looking for new opportunities, the Video Production Club meets on Tuesday after school in room B162. If you're interested, be sure to show up.
The Video Production Club is a great segue to be in Code Blue, which is full of even more opportunities. Our very own Code Blue members were able to go to experience the Blue Man Group with an interview, sound check, and the amazing show.
I heard the show was amazing, but let's hand it over to Tashayla to give us a more in-depth look at the experience.
In the alleyways of Boston lies a colorful hidden gem. In what may seem like a creepy walk to some, this theater is home to a popular band known as the Blue Man Group. The Blue Man Group was created in New York in 1987 and expanded to Boston in 1995. Where color meets music, this combination, along with audience engagement, keeps the audience connected to the performance.
So I was probably like 10 or 11 when I first heard about the group, and then I went to that show probably when I was like 12, 13 years old. It was really cool because you know they're people, but like there's such an anonymousness. So it was really cool to see like them as just themselves, like living their everyday lives.
The concept of the Blue Man Group stems from the performing arts perspective. Although there is no symbolism behind the color, the decision to remain silent is to leave a sense of mystery behind the art as the audience leaves the stadium.
The show itself is so crowd interactive, and I think that that's such a fun thing for a show to do. They had to stand up and like move around, like kind of like an intermission. They like drop like tissue paper and toilet paper all throughout the crowd, and they have like these blow dryers that like kind of push all the paper all over the crowd, and it's just such a fun like way to interact with the crowd and like get the crowd excited for like the next thing that you're gonna do, because like even without like the interactive part of the show, and so it's just like such a interesting show to watch.
With the outpouring support around the country, having a dedicated theater helps not only the band but also the audience feel closer to home, so they both leave the building knowing the show was a success. For Code Blue Now, I'm Sheila Blair, and back to you in the studio.
Wow, Wow, that was an awesome performance. It is so cool that our team was able to cover something like that.
I know. I wish I was able to go.
Me too, but I do think I had a game that day.
You are so involved in the school community by being in the musical, Code Blue, and playing volleyball.
There are plenty of things to do here. The GSA Club meets on Wednesdays after school in room C205.
I heard that the chess club also meets on Wednesday in C132 after school.
Additionally, the jazz band meets at 4 p.m. on Wednesday in the music room.
I didn't know that Wednesdays were so jam-packed at HMHS.
Well, I know that my schedule has been full, and I'm sure that it isn't going to be slowing down anytime soon, especially with the musical coming up.
Well, you only have 2 weeks until we finally know what the musical will be. So let's bring it over to Ms. Giberson to see what musicals will be taken off this week.
Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's musical reveal. This is the second to last time we will be filming this, so the anticipation has been building. Today, we will be removing 2 musicals off the board, starting with Into the Woods is going into the trash. Goodbye. And the last musical we will be taking off the board before we go to our final musical reveal is Grease. So sorry to disappoint, we will not be doing Grease this year. Stay tuned for next week's musical reveal.
I don't know if it's only me, but I'm counting the days until the musical is finally revealed.
The more the days pass, the higher the anticipation is. I'm starting to narrow down my guesses to what it's going to be.
I already have my guess ready, and I'm pretty confident. Actually, on the topic of musicals, I have to start saving up if I even want to go to this one.
I know I don't worry about paying. I'll probably be in the show.
I might even try out, depending on what the musical will be.
Well, you won't be able to sign up for the musical if you have any outstanding hours. Any students who need to serve their detention hours should head to room C212 after school. Detention is held Tuesday through Friday.
Another announcement is to make sure your class dues are paid. All high school students should make sure their class dues are paid in full. Otherwise, you won't be able to participate in all the fun events that we have going on this year.
This week felt so busy, I'm already starting to prepare for Thanksgiving break.
Don't get your hopes up too early, Carmen. We still have a couple more episodes before then.
I know, but I'm just ready to feast.
That's all we have for this week. I'm Ileani Ramos.
And I'm Carmen Sotlet, and we'll see you next Friday.